Yep.
No!
Freaky.
You don't even bleed right.
When I jolted awake on the spacecraft and rushed to plug in my consciousness chip, the scene before me plunged me into instant despair. I was tied to a sofa, forced to watch as those monsters brutally murdered my wife and children. Then, they set the house ablaze, turning my entire world into ash. I had no home to return to, yet there were still 4 long years left in our mission. I became a living ghost on the ship. To preserve what little sanity we had left, my crewmate, Cliff, made a dangerous decision. He lent me his own clone back on Earth, allowing me to return home occasionally to breathe fresh air and clear my mind. But when I felt the sunlight and soil again through Cliff's body, my withered heart began to warp. I became obsessed with his wife, Lana. Under the guise of painting, I traded for 1 hour of Earth time every week. To the sound of lingering music, I used Cliff's own hands to secretly sketch one scandalous portrait of Lana after another. Suspicion grew in Cliff's mind like a poisonous weed. While my consciousness was away on Earth, he discovered my private sketchbook. The sight of Lana in those various poses struck him like a bolt of lightning. Cliff summoned me back to space, consumed by rage, wanting nothing more than to smash my face in.
My wife! You creep! My wife! Mine!
It's pure fantasy. I got mixed up.
Oh, you got mixed up!
It's just so beautiful.
I wiped the blood from the corner of my mouth, my eyes cold as iron. Our relationship hit a freezing point. Cliff spat the most venomous words he could find, trying to shatter the last of my hopes.
Let your visits offend her. The thought of you returning makes her vomit. She says that you're a snake. A con man. The worst kind. The arrogant kind. She won't have you anywhere near her.
I didn't argue. I simply shaved off my messy beard in silence, the dead calm before a storm. Days later, the ship's alarms blared, signaling a coolant leak. Panicked, Cliff donned his spacesuit to perform a repair outside the hull, only to find the cooler perfectly intact. He screamed for me over the radio, but there was nothing but cold silence. He pounded on the airlock in desperation for 20 minutes before I finally opened the door, casually claiming I had simply been in the restroom. As Cliff stripped off his suit, he realized his consciousness chip was missing. I pulled it from my pocket and held it up. He lunged at me like a madman, grabbed the chip, and rushed to the bunk to plug back in. When his eyes finally snapped open on Earth, his vision was stained deep red. The house was dead silent. I had used his body to murder his entire family. It was the deepest hell a man could imagine. When Cliff's consciousness returned to the ship, he looked at me, emotionless and hollow, and spiraled into the abyss. Now, I have nothing, and Cliff has lost everything. In this 4-year journey of isolation, we have finally achieved a bloody and twisted kind of equality.